Welcome back to the Hamlet, Rags to Riches. It is part 1 in Season 8. Oh yes, here we go. What an absolutely crazy season, the last one, man. That was insane. But now we are done with the preseason, we're done with the transfers, and we're moving into a new season. And therefore, we of course need to look at who left us. Yeah, Scott Wilson, he is leaving on a free transfer. We're going to go through the free transfers and then the transfers, and then you know what? We will get into the games after that and all the other things that happened. But Scott Wilson, he left us on a free transfer. I don't think he didn't play much last season, and yeah, he's out. Spencer Adams also left on a free transfer. I tried to get him on a new transfer deal or a new contract, but he wanted a little bit too much compared to what I wanted to give him, so he also left us. Stephenson is gone. I kind of didn't need him because I was looking. I mean, we could have gone for him again, but I kind of wanted another kind of fullback than what he is. He's a more, attacking fullback. I'm looking for more defensive-minded fullbacks. So I let him go. Arrell Willis have also left the club. He didn't play too much last season, but he's been quite all right for us. I kind of wanted him again, but again, he wanted too much. He wanted to be an important player, kind of 1.2k or something like that in wages. I couldn't give him that. I don't think he's worth that. But yeah, he left us as well. Tess have left the club. Finally, yeah, he was never good for us. He had a couple of good games, but other than that, he was piss poor. So most of the players that I have signed that is, on very heavy wages have been piss poor for us, and he was no exception. So he is gone. Jarvis has left us. I mean, what a legend this guy is. I mean, take a look at his history. He's been really good while he was playing for us. 7.15, 7.51, 7.35, and then he didn't play last year. He's not really the level for League 1 or League 2 for that matter. So yeah, he's gone as well. Same goes for Paddy Lane. He has been really good throughout the years that he played for us, but he is not the level I'm looking for, and he didn't play much last season either. So yeah, he also left us. I'll remember this guy because he did quite good for us. Let's take a look at the history here. Oh yeah, look at all these. I mean, he didn't play as much as I would have liked him to, but whenever he played, he did quite good. Aaron Jarvis also left the club, and he didn't really play a whole lot for us last season. Actually, did he play at all? I don't think so. Yeah, well, he actually played 22 games. Wow. But yeah, didn't score as much as I wanted him to. He wasn't really that target man that I was looking for, and we are actually moving away from target man. Oh yeah, that's going to be an exciting new thing this season, but yeah, he's gone. Rafiq Khalil, I thought I would get some money for him, but yeah, we didn't, and he has also left the club. And the last one, Joseph Abasi, he is one of our first youth academy players that we signed, and he never really got to be anything. It's like, he's just gone. He's not on any level. He's not even, you know what? I don't even think he's like tier 6 football level. He's probably below that. But yeah, he left the club. Well, that's all the pre-transfers. Now we got to take a look at who we sold. Josh Brooking was sold for 8.5k. So one of the fullbacks that I didn't really need, another one that I didn't really need, because he is again he's a more attacking-minded fullback, so I could let him go, and we got a little bit of money for him, nothing special, so he gone to Boreham Wood. Jordan Fleming has left us. Oh, yeah. I mean, I didn't expect to sell him that early on, but you know what? We got 300k for him. Look at that. Actually, it's saying 115, but it could go up all the way up to 300k. He went for Peterborough. So, yeah, I think it's really good because we get a lot of money out of this. The more he plays for them, the more we get. So up to 300k we can get for him. But yeah, I don't even think he did that well for us. I mean, 6.89, that's not really. 7 goals, 3 assists for 35 goals. Was he worth it? I think for us, he's worth, selling for 300k. I know it's saying 115, but that is going all the way. You can see it right here. Potential cost, including add-ons, 300k. And I think it will get up to that. Haseman has also left the club. This was a bit of a surprise because we're getting quite a lot of money for him. He didn't play as much last season. He played like 11 games. So not a whole lot. And we sold him for 145k upfront. 145k upfront. So I think that's a pretty good deal for us. Charlie Savage has also left the club. We got 38k for him, so I'm quite happy about that. But he was a first team member. He he quite played a lot last season, like 33 games. He did really well, 7.28. So I'm not sure if this is enough. It actually goes up to 50k with add-ons. So I guess 50k is okay for him, I guess. But I would have liked to get a little bit more. But you know what? We let him go and we could find someone else to bring in instead. So that is actually all the transfer deals we did going out, except from some loan deals, but we will go through them later on. So let's take a look at who we got in. The first signing we actually did was Leon Brown again. Now that's also a loan deal again. I might have shown you in the last episode. But yeah, he's coming back in on loans. We have him for another year, and I couldn't be happier. He's probably gonna start in quite a lot. So I think it's a really good deal for us. A youngster here. He did quite well the games that he played. Then he had that injury problem, but 12 games, 5 goals, 3 assists, 7.06. I think he could do even better this season. Alan Mckenna. He is like a third option goalkeeper, and he's actually he went out on loan again on Bromley. So we got him in. 375 wages. He's out on loan. Everything is getting paid. So yeah, it's all good. We have him and we can maybe sell him on later on. He's here for a couple of years, like 3 years or something, 4 years actually. So I think it's a quite good deal on that kind of wages. He can develop a little bit playing somewhere else. Ricky J. Jones, probably one of the best players we got right now. Well, that's that. I mean, it's at the moment that I signed this guy, I thought, okay, this is gonna be a big deal for us. He's absolutely rapid, fast, striker option, of course. Advanced forward, more than likely. He could also go up and play a pressing forward, but otherwise, probably advanced forward. He is very, very quick, man. He's here on 1,500 wages. He's here for 2 years. I think it's a very good deal for us. I wouldn't say he is championship level player, but he's definitely League One player. Leerak Hassani, I believe he's Albanian. He is a central midfielder, carrilero, ball-winning midfielder kind of type. Very well-rounded. Here on 325 wages for 2 years. That is cheap for a player like this. So again, probably a rotational option in the midfield, and he's 26 years old. I don't see anything wrong with this guy. He's probably not exactly League One standard. He's probably more League Two standard, but I couldn't be happy about the wages, that's for sure. I mean, this is going to be a good signing. I believe it is. You can already see it here. He already scored 2 goals and 1 assist in the non-competitive friendlies. So yeah, he looks pretty rock solid. Kyron Gordon is coming in, and he's a central defender. He's also 26. So we are not buying you know what? I am buying some youth players, but I'm also buying quality players. I want quality players to keep us up in League One. That's for sure. And he is a quality signing. He's also left-footed, or well, reasonable left-footed. So he's probably going to play a lot on the left-hand side with Saha there as well. So I think it's a very good signing on 550 wages. Very cheap again. I think that's very cheap. He's here for a year. Could sign him for another year after that. But he's like I would call him the Spencer Adams kind of replacement. Daniel Garcia, I bought him for 6.5k pounds. I think it is a really, really good deal. He's already showing to be quite an important player in the friendlies with 3 assists. He is very quick. He got the dribbling, he got the first touch, he got the passing. So he's like, he's our replacement to Willis, basically. He's Portuguese, which is quite interesting that I could get a Portuguese player. I'm not even sure where he played before. We can check that out. 22 years old. We got him for 3 years. I think it's a very good deal. 825 wages, not bad. Let's see where he actually played. Oh, he was playing in England. Okay, fair enough. He was actually playing in the National League. He didn't do that well, but I think he'll do well for us. 6.5k, like I said. I wouldn't exactly call him League One standard, probably more a League Two standard, but I think he's going to be good enough for us. Neil Graham, an 18-year-old. He is right now out on loan on Port Vale. So yeah, one we signed and then we offloaded him again. So that's of course some of the youth academy things that I'm gonna develop over time here, getting more and more players in that are under 21 or even under 23, and then loan them out to. But yeah, 200 wages out on loan. Everything is they are spending all the money here for us. So we just have him signed, but he's playing somewhere else to develop a little bit. He's of course not League One or League Two standard. He's more national level, and he is gonna play with Port Vale in the National League. So yeah, I think it's a good signing because we can probably get some money from him. If not, We haven't really spent anything on him. We've signed him on free, and we're not paying his wages. So it's only profit here, basically only profit. But I think he's a good player. He could develop a little bit. Maybe we'll get something for him. Aaron Collins. Now, this is probably the biggest signing. Well, I'm saying that. There is a couple of big signings, but he's definitely one of them. He is for sure a League 2 standard, or between League 1 and League 2 standard. I would say. So advanced forward or pressing forward. But I'm seeing him more as a pressing forward likely. But yeah, he can do both things. Advanced forward, pressing forward, all good. But yeah, he got the physicals, he got all the technical abilities you want to see on a player like this. Determination, flair, he can do the unexpected, runs with ball down the left-hand side, moves into channels, come deep to get the ball. He is a well-rounded striker. 2-footed as well. He is 31, and we only got him for 2 years, but I think it's a good signing. 2.2k in wages. He's gonna score goals for us. That is guaranteed. Yeah, I've already scored 5 goals in the friendlies, 8.02 in average rating, but you know what? That is friendlies. But yeah, I think he will come big for us. Oh, I forgot to mention, he did cost us 16 point something, 16.25k. Yeah. So, yeah, we did spend a little bit on an oldie guy, but yeah, you know what, it's fine. But as we can see here, he's definitely scoring goals in the League 1 and Championship level even. I think he's going to score massive amounts of goals for us this season. Harry Kite, also brought in on a free deal, and yeah, he's 28 years old, central midfielder, carry-lateral, ball-winning midfielder on the right-hand side. I mean, he got the right hand, the right foot is very strong. He doesn't really play on the left-hand side. 700 wages, more a rotational option, but definitely probably going to be rotating with like the likes of Andersen and also Close. So we got a lot of good midfielders in there, and yeah, I'm pretty happy about this signing. He's only going to be here for 1 year because I don't think he's going to be good enough to, you know, keep developing. He's 28. Yeah, his numbers is okay, but it's nothing, you know, out of the ordinary. He's just a well-rounded central midfielder. Gary Hartland, a 22-year-old. I kind of bought him to play in the under-23s, but I think he's actually going to play more in the main squad. At least we have him in there. He is signed. He is part of the 22, you know, what is it called, registration rule. So yeah, he's definitely going to play for us. He's likely going to play as a striker up front, as an advanced forward. He doesn't really have the finishing on composure, so it's going to be a little bit tricky getting him to work. And he more so than not, I think he's also going to go out here and play as a winger, as the third option winger. And I think he can also do that without the crossing, unfortunately, but he do have the pace for it. So and also the flair and technique, first touch and all that dribbling. So I think he can be like that third option, both in terms of our strikers and also in terms of our right winger situation. So good signing overall, 600 wages, not too bad, right? He's going to be here for 2 years. River Dryden, he is definitely not a League 2 standard or League 1 standard. He is probably more national level. He is a fullback, and right now he is he's just sitting in our under 23 squad, and it's going to, you know, develop down there hopefully a little bit. He's probably the worst signing that I made, but then again, what is a I mean, 180 wages, that's not too bad. He might go out on loan as well. We'll see about that, but definitely someone that we can, you know, use if we really, really need that emergency backup kind of thing. So I've already said it once, but I think this is the big signing. I think this Andy Hope. Now this is a star quality signing for us. He is kind of that, he's the replacement for Fleming. Of course he is. We signed him for, I believe it was 68k. 68k for this guy. And yeah, we're spending a little bit of money here. But look at this guy. He got some big numbers in here. I mean, of course, the determination is the biggest one. But he's so well rounded, and he's already showing a lot of promise with 6 assists already in the friendlies. I think he's gonna be really, really good on us on the left hand side here. I'm very, very happy to get him in. He's here for 2 years, only 2 years. That's a bit. I wanted him for a longer time, but I do actually believe if let's check out the contract actually. If I'm not mistaken, we do have. Maybe I am mistaken. I thought I would be able to, you know, trigger a clausule to give him more years here, or trigger a extension. But I might be mistaken. And yeah, he was a hard guy to get in because we needed to manage his clausules here quite a lot. He also wanted yearly wage raises and promotional wage raises. But he's only here for 2 years. But we might re-sign him if we can, because I think he's gonna be. I think this guy is championship level. I mean, like mid-table championship level. He's almost Premier League level in a couple of years. He could be a Premier League level kind of player. So 2,700 wages, it's quite expensive, but I think he's going to be worth it. And to go along with him, we also needed another winger just to rotate a little bit. And you know what, this is also a big signing, because this is also 44.5k pounds that I bought for this guy. But he's not exactly the same quality as the other guy, as Hope, but he's almost there. I think this guy's also really good. 25 years old, 675 wages. That is cheap. And we actually got him for 3 years. So again, if Hope is going to go next season, we still have this guy, and he is going to be absolutely good as well. I think this guy is League One standard, and he got the physicals to do whatever he likes. He got the crossing, he got the dribbling, he got the technique, he got the off the ball. Also the determination. I like determination on players. I really love that ability, because it's just making sure that what they're trying to do, they're probably capable of it. And free kick taking. So he is definitely going to be one of our free kick takers, or well, likely is. So I'm happy about this signing, even if it is costing us money, because he's on some cheap wages for 3 years. Couldn't be happier about it. Our winger on the left-hand side is looking quite promising. He also got 4 assists. Wow. So both our wingers on the left-hand side looks very promising. Richard Williams, a youngster, well, kind of 22 years old. Maybe not the best signing in the world, but he is out on loan again with Stevenage, so hopefully he will get some good first team football out there. But I did kind of sign him as a backup to our first squad, but as I found out that we couldn't really register him because he was too old, yeah, we offloaded him on loan and put him in the under 23. So I'm not sure about this signing, but at least he could become good enough to maybe sell him next season. We got him for 3 years, so maybe we will offload him soon enough. And that is actually the same happening here with Omari Jackson, also coming in on free, 230 wages, 22 years old, someone that I wanted to use in our first team, but yeah, he's too old. I couldn't register all of them. So he's also offloaded on loan at Oldham. And you know what? I think he might be good enough for next season, but we will see about it. Otherwise, same deal as the other guy. We can probably get our profit back on him in terms of how much we are using on wages, because we don't use anything on wages. They have paid for him. It's like we're getting a free deal here where we might get money out of them in the long term. So, I mean, it's a win-win situation here. Arnaldo, another free signing, 550 wages. He is probably going to be our backup on the left-hand side in the central defense. His jumping reach is absolutely insane. He's a big lad. So I'm pretty happy about this guy coming in. I think it's a very good deal, especially on the wages that he is on. He's not quite as good as the other guy that we had, but you know what? He can also go up and play in the midfield if we really need him to. I don't think we will need that. I think he's likely only going to play down in the central defense. He can play right-hand side and left-hand side, so he'll get his play time for sure. He's probably not exactly League 1 standard. He's probably more a League 2 standard, but I'm okay with that. Carl Gabot, I think this is one of the better signings, because he came in on free, 22 years old, 625 wages, fullback on the left-hand side, or inverted wingback on the right-hand side, but we're not going to use them for that. So fullback, defense, fullback on the left-hand side. He got all the numbers that I'm looking for, except maybe the passing is a little bit low. But other than that, I think this guy is rock solid. And here's the deal. He's probably not even the best fullback over there, but he is still so good. 2-year deal. So I think it's probably one of our better deals, because he was free and we could just get him in. He's on low wages. I love it. Max Melbourne also coming in on a free. He's 29 years old. We got him for 2 years, 2,000 wages. Quite expensive in terms of that. But look at his stats. I mean, I think he's going to be really good for 2 years. And he is that other fullback that I was just talking about. He is probably a little bit more, attacking minded, but he's so good. He can be so good as a defensive fullback as well. No worries. He is League 2 quality. I think he's even Championship quality, this guy. I am very happy about having him here. And those 2 fullbacks, they're going to be very good this season. I'm not even... Yeah, they're going to be great. I mean, one of them at least is going to be great, hopefully. But so our fullback on the left-hand side, very strong. Solid choices over there. Adam Cook, I needed a few more rotational options. and I needed someone that was under age of 21 because I couldn't register them. So this guy, 18 years old, coming in on loan from Cardiff, he's going to be our fullback on the right-hand side, helping out Hughes when he can play. He's not the best player in the world, but he will definitely do the job of just being, that kind of backup player to Hughes. So we are paying 700 wages, which is a little bit above what I wanted to, but he do have a lot of potential, this guy. So I think it's an okay deal for us. The last signing, that was a lot. This was the most insane kind of transfer window we have had because we signed so many players this season, or this transfer window. Wow, I can't pronounce his first name, but Mohammed, a central defender on the right-hand side. Charlie was the only one that could really play there. We do have a couple of guys that could play there. I just wanted someone in that, again, give us a little bit more depth and can come in and play as a backup player. And he's under 21. Well, he is 21, but he is, he doesn't need to be registered. 191 tall, 525 wages, a loan deal from Plymouth. I think it is quite good. He looks promising. He's actually probably more the Spencer Adams replacement here. But I think it's going to be a great signing. I think he's going to get between 10 and 15 games or something like that. So it should be fine. So I think we have a really good squad. So that was all the signings. Wow, that took a long time to get through this time because there were so many signings. But this is the squad depth, how it looks. We are good in the striker area, very good in the left-hand side here of the winger. Same with the right-hand side. Central midfield, probably one of our strongest areas. We got so many players that can play in here. I've taken out quite a lot. You can see here, but that is because I don't really want them to be like Charlie. I don't want Charlie to play up here because he's more. I see him more as a central defender. But we got plenty of depth in this squad, and we are pretty strong in all areas. I don't really see any weaknesses, at least not of now. I don't see any weaknesses. So it all looks kind of good. It really does look good. So in terms of our finances, as you probably would have expected, we are spending quite a bit. 35k or 35.4k. That is quite a lot. As you can see, it's still going up, but that is because of the friendlies. So we are 1.6 up right now. I think it's going to go a bit down, but if we look at the projection, it is kind of leveling out at the near of this end of the season, or actually not, but I think we're okay because League One, there is a bit more money up here in terms of TV rights and stuff like that. I think it's okay, spending 35k with the new stadium and all that in place. So I think we're good. We're probably good. But I don't think we can go out and spend more than that. We're not at the maximum yet, but I don't really want to spend the maximum if we can avoid that. I think 35k is quite a lot already. So in terms of the tactic, I just want to really quickly go over it here for the new season. It is the exact same as last season, except from one thing, and that is we are not playing with the target forward. We're playing with a pressing forward and advanced forward on the left-hand side now. So that is the only change that goes for this both tactics here. And we're going to go in with the same mentality as we went out with the last one with, is that when we are seeing tiki-taka kind of plays or possession style, we're going in with this gegenpressing, and if it's like counter-attacking, we're going in with this one, slightly more direct, higher tempo and stuff like that, regroup in transition. So that's kind of the tactics we're going in with, or the mentality we're going in to this season with. So not a whole lot of changes to the tactic. Why change something that worked last season? Why? Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's how we're gonna set up for now. So in terms of what I am expecting for this season, I am expecting. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. But I am expecting a top 15. I don't want to see us go below top 15. I think we got a good enough squad to go top 15. Now, in terms of what they think, the media or the game or whatever you want to call it, they expect us to go rock bottom. 251 in odds. Yeah, that's quite low. But I'm kind of expecting top 15. We could even go higher than that. We have seen that my expectations is quite low. I'm very pessimistic in my kind of. You know what? If you're pessimistic, you can never really. If you're going that low, you know what? You can only be surprised really happily if it's going well. So yeah, top 15 is my expectation for this season. I would also really like to see kind of a run in the cup here. I think we got a good enough team to get a couple of games in and then get a very big team. It would be nice to get a Premier League team where we can earn a lot of money. That would be really nice. Carabao and Papa John's don't really care about it. I mean, they want us to be competitive. I don't really care. We're going to rotate quite a lot in Papa John's and Carabao Cup. So we do have a game against Wycombe here, and we're only going to play one game because it took a long time to get through the transfers this time. We do not have anything in terms of, we don't know how they're going to play Wycombe. We have absolutely no idea. I think this is a bit odd because it takes 3 league matches before the data hub is actually working. So we go in completely blind against them. What we can do is go in and check out where they should be in the league. They are predicted 9, so it is a rather big team, but we have no idea how they are playing. Or at least we don't know what style they are playing. But we do have a scout report on them, and they're likely going to play a 4-2-3-1. Okay, that's fair enough. So it seems like they're pretty good with jumping, so that's like us. Making good, consistent decisions, so very high decision making. Creativity and vision looks good. Tackling, they seem to be a very good tackling team, so we probably don't like to go hard tackles on them. But you know what? These strengths and weaknesses, it's very hard to tell exactly how they are playing. I don't really know what we can expect from them. I think it's more likely they're going to play some kind of counter-strike or counter-attacking football. I think that's the most likely, but we're going to go in with our gegenpressing. Let's actually see what our team meeting is saying here. Let's go next match. Defend with more width. Okay, we're going to try that. Don't tackle harder. That was expected. That is what we just saw. Build match fitness on Ben Close, that's fine. Reduce defend duties. Okay, we might do that. I mean, it is quite tough to decide who's going to play this game because we got so many good players that I want to check out and want to play. But I think I've already decided on this team right here. So it's going to be Cooper, Hughes, Charlie, Gordon, Melbourne, Close, Anderson, Garcia, Hope, Brown, and Collins. Now, we do have a completely other team out here that could be just as well playing, but this is probably some of the best players, and I've just decided that is going to be the players for this game. And of course, it is some of the better players like Charlie, like Melbourne, like Hope, Brown, and Collins. But we do have another team out here that can come in and just rotate with them throughout the season. But we're going to start with these guys. Yeah, so let's get into it. Right, first match of the season. What do we expect? I don't know. We are at home, so a win. I don't know. They are predicted 9, so it's like it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell how good we are against them. Go out there and impress me. You know what? Let's point some fingers and go out and impress me. They seem to like it. At least a couple of them, so that's good. Yeah. I'm hoping for a win, but I don't really know what to expect here. It's a little bit odd because it's a new season. It's a new league. I'm not sure exactly where we are in terms of strength. We need to see that, and we know that if we are not getting good results early on here in this, that was close from Brown. I think it was offside. Yeah, it was offside. But yeah, if we are not seeing too many shots on target and stuff like that, and seeing too much from them, we probably need to change over with the tactics. But let's see. There's some really strange shirts, and I don't think it's probably an away shirt or something because it is 3D kits. Oh, they get another corner here after 6 minutes. That's not great. Ooh, just over the top. Is it lagging a little bit? It feels like it's lagging a bit. It is. Might be my computer. I don't know. Sometimes it does this. Ooh, just over the top again. So they're getting a lot of corners here after... I mean, they keep getting corners. That's not great to see. Let's see what highlight this is. It's probably for them. Come on. Come on, gegenpressing. Oh, they got so much space out here. This is a good one for them. Oh, God, they're playing us thin. Whew, just over the top. Oh, wait, our goalkeeper is playing in grey. What? I don't think I've seen that before. Or have we? I don't know. But let's check out. Yeah, this is not working for me. That's not... I mean, yeah, we do have the possession, but only 52%. They're just going crazy here. I can't deal with that. They're probably playing some kind of counter-attacking football that we can't really press our way out of, or gegenpress our way out of. So we're gonna go over to the other tactic here, and hopefully we can at least counter whatever they are doing, because right now it's not looking too good for us. So let's see how that's gonna go. Yeah, that seems to be making it a little bit more even. Yeah, that's a lot better. I mean, yeah, we are not getting any chances, but neither are they. Is that like the 4th or 5th corner for them? Scheiße. Yeah, literally German Scheiße. That is, I don't like to see this. Don't like to see that many corners from him. Oh, please, no. Well done, Cooper. Way too many chances for them after 17 minutes. 7 shots and so many highlights. Are we playing on extended? I think we're playing on extended. Yeah, freaking hell. Go on key highlights, please. Not gonna play on extended here. Well, this is not looking great at all. It's not looking great at all. And I have absolutely no idea what we should change, but... well, we do get 1 shot there, but, I mean... It's not looking great, is it? What can we do? Like, shoot on side or something like that? Yeah, I think shoot on side is probably it. And maybe hit early crosses. We got some pretty fast players. Slightly more direct passes. Yeah, pass into space maybe. Let's try that. A lot more direct. A lot more direct. I want to see some more directness here. But we are not having the possession either, so I don't know how this is going to work out, but maybe a draw here is not a bad result for us. I mean, they are 9th predicted, but maybe League One is going to be a lot more tough to handle. Oh, hello. That is good. Come on, Brown. Yeah, that's not really good, but I mean, it is what it is. Maybe we should have a target man, target forward. But I wanted to try. I mean, I didn't really. I was looking for a target forward, but we managed to get some other kind of strikers. So yeah. So that was the first half. Not exactly a great one. Not exactly a great one, but we're not. Yeah, maybe Recomber is just a whole lot better than what they are predicted for. I don't know. It's a bit. Passing network. Let's check that out. Actually. Yeah. Okay. Heat map. We definitely. I mean, it's looking okay in terms of the heat map. Also, the positioning is okay, I guess. 23. That is Anderson. He's a bit low here. I don't want him to be that low, but I guess he's getting pressed back. I'm not seeing any signs of, I think we're just playing a really good team here. I could be wrong, but we don't really know too much about this league yet. I don't know too much about Recomber. I think Recomber is a pretty good team that could go up to championship level. So I think we're just gonna go hands on hips. We've been the better team. I don't think that's true, but let's just say that. I don't think that's the truth, but yeah, sure, let's go with it. Right. Sorry. But I'll take a draw. I'll take a draw. That's an okay result here to begin with, even at home. We're probably back at where I'm gonna say any result is a good result here to begin with. But I hope that we can get that top 15. A top 15 would be good. But seeing this, I'm a little bit worried. I mean, we do have a lot of new players, and that is also playing into it, I think. Cooper with... That's not great. It's going to be... Oh, no. Okay, it might be a highlight for us then. Gordon. Charlie. Hughes. Okay, we're playing up from the back here. That is the winger. Right into Brown. He's going to move around, do a little bit of twirling. Good. Back to the defenders again. Up to Collins. He is heading it down for Brown. Wow, that was close. Not a bad little shot there. Long shot. Wow, I had something in my throat. That's annoying when you're doing it live. 69 minutes in. We should probably do a couple of subs here. Hughes is on a yellow. Well, no surprises. He's always like that. He is always like that. Getting a lot of yellows. Ease of tackles, please. And Melbourne is not doing great over there on the left-hand side. Ben Close is not really great. Let's get Gabot in and... guess a new midfielder maybe. Why not? I mean, maybe Garcia... Nah, he's doing okay. 6.6. I mean, it's not bad. It's just... I don't know. We could put... I mean, we do have a really good striker out here that is really fast. We could put him in because that would maybe help us out with the way we are playing right now instead of... Yeah, I think I'm actually going to put him on the wing. Because if we could release his pace down here, the line, that would be great. But maybe it's just too hard to do that right now. I don't know, but we are going to try and do it. We're actually going to focus down the right-hand side, I think, with him in there. Yeah, focus down the right-hand side. Just go standard directness now. Regroup, out of position. Go standard lines. There we go. Let's try that. Okay. 75 minutes. We're getting a couple of small chances here, but nothing big. They're getting a couple of chances too, but it seems to be narrowing out. Let's make the last stop here, 81 minutes in. I don't know. Gordon has been kind of poor. Yeah, but let's not take him out. It's probably going to be one of the midfielders here, or maybe up front. Do we have anyone that we can bring in? Slayer, Dyer. We got Hartland. We can bring Hartland in instead of Collins, I think, and then move Hartland and Jones around. I think that is a good way to go. So we have Jones as the advanced forward, really quick, and so is Hartland. So we got a lot of quick players in there. But you know what? Quickness is not as great anymore when we are getting up the leagues here. But maybe we have an opportunity here now. Let's see, or maybe not. Maybe it's for them. That would be kind of sad to see a goal go in right now. Very sad indeed. But that might be the situation we're in. Yeah, this is going to be a cross, isn't it? No, they're going back again. What is this? Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, it might be a good chance for us here. Release him. Release the quickness. Hartland. No. Close. Ah, that's poor. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, good. Very good save by Cooper. He went out really quickly. Oh, we're going the other way here. Jones is getting released. His 17 pace and 17 acceleration. Stopping up, getting it over to Brown. Brown is... What is he going to do? He's going to cut it into Hartland. And Hartland is going back to Close. Close is... Ooh, that was dangerous. That was actually quite a good shot. Really bending in toward the goal there. And we do get a corner here. Okay, let's see. Hope. Our central defenders are probably the ones getting aimed for here. Charlie's in there. Gordon out to Hope again. I think he's offside, but okay. Yeah, he's offside. Good chance, but they also had a really good chance. So, yeah. I think their chance was actually bigger than ours. But, again, if we get away with the draw here, I think that's an okay start to the season. Especially against this team. I feel like they are quite good team. So, seeing how this game went, I think we are okay with getting away with a draw. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. I'm taking the draw here. Anyway, guys, let's get out of this match. All right, then. So not the worst result in the world. I mean, a draw is not bad, and I think Wycombe is probably going to be up here near this area when we are done with the season. So it's hard to tell where we are in terms of our strengths. But again, top 15, that is what I'm aiming for. So when we come back, I'm going to play quite a few games and then come back to you guys later on. Like down maybe Bradford, Lincoln, Bolton, somewhere down here. Likely somewhere down here. So I hope you enjoyed this first episode in Season 8. And if you did, leave a thumbs up and come back for the next one, man. So there we go. See you around, folks.